All right, hello. This is Angelo and Emmanuel. We're going to be showing off our project for CS 631. So we had to make an HR application and a project management application. Um, the HR application has employee management options as well as payroll options, and the project management side has projects, assignments, and all of the company structure with divisions, departments, buildings, and rooms. So first, I'm going to show off some of the HR side, and then we're going to connect it over to the project management side. So here we already have some employees added into our database. And just to show off, we have George here. If we want to make a change to George, we could just make something easy. We'll change his title to software engineer. We'll save that. Now George is listed as a software engineer. If we want to delete George, we just hit the button here, and now he's gone. So now that brings us to adding a new employee. So I'm going to add George back in because he's going to be our example. Just give him a phone number, and we're going to have him start today because I just deleted him. He's going to be a junior engineer. So all this stuff is pre-populated because I have data already in our department and division tab, which I'm going to show. So now George is back. So we can continue down to the title section. So these titles and the salaries are what's being pulled for each employee. Right now we have the junior engineer, manager, senior engineer, software engineer. So I'm going to just make a change to the junior engineer to show you that this does work. So yeah, now the salary is reflected there. You could delete it. It's actually not going to let me delete it because we have it foreign key restrained to an employee right now. But if that employee was deleted, we could delete this title, but it's following our constraints in our database. Just to add a new title really quick, we'll just add a programmer. And as you can see, that's reflected there. So now hourly employees, this was a part of the project requirements to be able to add employees listed as hourly employees. So we just added George back to the database. So we're going to put George as our hourly employee. We have some projects here. We're going to assign him to this one. We'll just say his hourly rate is 20. So this should actually change what his pay scale will be when we run the payroll later. His start date is today, and the project, I don't know what it actually ends at, but we'll say it ends at the end of the month. So now George is here. We can edit his hourly rate. So say we want to bump him up to 22. That works. We can delete George. He's gone. I'll put him back in there because we're going to need him for later. So now George is back, and here we have some time entries. I'm going to go over that after Emmanuel goes over the project side of it. So Emmanuel, you want to tell me what you're going to go through and I'll show it off?
Oh, okay. Well, in this part, I think I'm going to try to edit the enterprise software. If you click on edit it, you can see that it works as expected, and then if you can you delete the entries, the project numbers on tap.
So
Yeah,
do
you
you
can.
want me to change the budget?
Yeah, yeah. I want you to change that like yeah, any number, and then save it, and then it shows up there. That shows exactly that how a project is working as expected, and then you can click on delete to delete it to show that it is working
Oh,
as
no, not
expected.
that one.
Say there.
We can't do that one. Sorry. Cuz that's
Uh,
a key constraint.
oh, okay.
We would have to change this. So Um,
Yeah.
I believe the way that it's set up, it it won't work unless we actually delete the employee. So I'm not gonna do that for now. But
Okay. Well,
yeah, this will
so
work if we delete the employee. Um,
okay. So let's try to add a new project. We just yeah, and then type there just yeah,
yeah, I'll just fill
random
it out
numbers.
just so we can show it works.
Yes, so we can show that it works as expected. Yeah, and then department and the manager, and then create.
So yeah, that's a new project that we just made.
Yes, exactly.
I would
This is
have
our
to make a
new.
dummy employee to delete this one, but it
Yeah,
does work. I could show it at the end.
yeah,
Um,
it is working as expected. So we are going now to do the next part of the project. If you can click on project management and then assignment.
yeah, so
Yeah,
this you can see, like I said
yeah,
before, this assigned them to the project automatically. Um, but if you want to go into the editing and deleting here,
yeah, yeah. Yeah, this part, well, you should try to edit well, one project to show exactly it working. Now you can add the timestamp here and the role and save it. Yeah, like a manager and save it. Yeah. See, see it work exactly as expected. Now let's click on new project and select the employee and the project and the time spent, yeah, and the role, and create it. And then it shows exactly that it works as expected. That employee is there. Now let's delete that employee we just created. Yes, now it's gone. So it works as expected. Okay, now we can start the department.
actually, first we have to do division.
Eh, Oh yeah, now we can do the division part, yeah, and create a new division. You add a division there, let's say HR, and click create. There we go, it is created, and now you can click edit, and then is gone, and click back now. Yeah, now it's there, and click delete, and then it will be gone. Yeah, that shows how a database is working as expected. So now we can do department quickly, and from department we can add a new department. Department name, just pick a random department here, like programming and budget, like 10,000 or 20,000, doesn't matter, and create. See, the department is there as programming, division, engineering, and the budget is there. So edit now. Yeah. So there you can change that like 10,000 or something, 1,500. Yep. See, now it there as expected. The budget is now 1,500. Now delete it and yeah, and then it gone. So our project is working as expected. Now we're gonna do the building part. You did the building part, and let's change the software development to software operation and save it. And exactly it is showing a software operation. Now let's click new and create a new one with the building code and the name, software development center, and the year bought at 2000, and the cost of the building 200,000, and create. See exactly these working as expected. The year bought is 2000, software development center. Now we can delete it, and as you see, it's perform as expected. Next year. Now let's do the room, edit the room, and then add the type conference and save it. And as you can see, the building type changed to conference, and we can click new and add the room number and the square feet and the office type and the building and the department and create. See, as you can see, it is added there, the building, the department, and the square feet and the office is added there. Now we can click and delete it, and now
Oh,
it's gone.
yes. So all the project
Yeah,
management stuff has been gone through. Now we have to go into the payroll and the time entries. So here, actually, I want to just double check. Yes, so we still have George listed as an hourly employee. So we're gonna do a time entry for him because we want to show off both the hourly and salary, uh, time for the payroll calculations. So we're gonna pick today as the work date. We're just gonna put in a random number for the hours just to get a calculation in. So we could see George is now here on the time entries. If I wanted to edit something, let's just edit Jane. Let's put her at 75. We can save that. And then I'll make another time entry for Jane, or let's do Joe. Um, Pick this project today, put 12 hours. So Joe is here with 12 hours. We're going to delete Joe. It's gone. So now if we go to the payroll section, we can either run the payroll or we can view the payroll history. So if we run it, we have to put in the year. Those are just placeholders. You generate the payroll. And here you can see we have the payroll categorized for each person. George is listed as an hourly employee. We can see what his gross pay is, and then we can see the tax breakdown and what his net is. And that's for each person in the company. So, um, and we can actually see these records change if we go back to the employees and say we delete George out of the table. So now George is gone. So if we run payroll again, now George is gone because he's no longer with the company. So
yeah,
um, everything here looks like, we showed that off. Now I want to show off the milestones and the stats really quickly. We didn't go into this before, but just to do a quick rundown. I have one of these that has milestones already, I believe. Yeah, so here we have 3 milestones already for this project. As you can see here, this is all filled out with information like the title of um, the milestone, which is actually misspelled. So we can actually see what the change would be when I save it. So now it's actually spelled correctly. We
yeah,
can delete this entry and it's gone. Um, if we go and we add it back, uh, just put the same thing as the description for the sake of time. Let's say it's completed. Let's say it was due today. And let's say it was completed today as well. We'll just create that. Now it's there again. So we go back to the stats. We can see this project has 3 team members. The total person hours that have been used or have been devoted to this project are reflected based on the time entries. There's 3 total milestones, which we just saw. there's one completed, and there's two remaining milestones. So
remaining.
that shows off these stats